Hey guys, welcome back. John and William and our buddy Alfred sitting over here. We are the Southern Beer Review. We're going to bring you Blue Ridge Parkway beer number 3. And today we are coming to you from the Three Notch'd Brewing Company in Roanoke, Virginia. Roanoke is a pretty sizable city in the Blue Ridge Mountains of southwestern Virginia. It is known particularly for something called the Roanoke Star. It's a huge neon star that sits atop something called Mill Mountain and overlooks the city, which we haven't seen yet because it's still daylight, but we may try to catch that tonight.
And we're right in the heart of downtown Roanoke. Right
we
now.
are in a beautiful downtown area, and to be quite honest with you, I would walk you guys inside with the camera, but it's really cramped and it's really loud. So we're going for this one, if it's okay with y'all, we'll let the beers be the props, and we're going to stay out here kind of on the street. And John will tell you a little bit about the 4 beers we're going to have.
We picked up a sampler again, and we just sort of went with what looked good to us this time. And we started with a Czech Mark Pilsner. That's a classic Czech style Pilsner. And you want to go ahead and sample that?
Yep.
Yep.
So here we go. They didn't separate our beers. They're kind of all over the place, so bear with us.
Nice smell. A little bit of pepper on the nose to me. A little bit of pepper on the taste too.
Yeah, back into it. To me, it starts smooth, and you get the pepper bite on the back end.
It's interesting.
And obviously, you know, you're welcome in the comments to say, please quit rating Pilsners. But that's one that
we like them.
It's one of our favorite types.
Yeah.
But yeah, this goes down super smooth.
It's
and
almost,
leaves you with a.
It's like there's a note of like a saison, like to me at the end of it, which is interesting because I don't always get that in my Pilsners. So I'm high marks for being a little different, but still really good.
And by the way, just as a side note, the old school Pilsner Urquell,
Yep.
Isn't that the Czech Pilsner that's kind of the hallmark for all the Pilsners?
Hallmark, yep.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, good
All
stuff.
right, we're going to head on now to the, if I pronounce this right, Hydraulian. You want to try it? Is that?
I think that's how you pronounce it.
It is a tribute to UVA's first fire company, and it's an Irish-style red ale.
Music is brought to you by some high school teenager, I think, with the window down.
I don't get a lot of nose on it at all, but
No, but this is in the description. This is listed as a true Irish red ale.
Yep.
Those to me traditionally are a little bit stronger than American Reds.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little hoppier.
It's got a good sweetness. Yep, I like the sweetness.
It really does. That has a great. It's not overpowering.
Not at all.
It's not a fruity sweetness. It's more like a sugary hop sweetness.
Caramel,
yeah, toffee.
Definitely some
that kind
caramel
of
in there.
thing. For sure.
It almost
stuff.
seems like roasted caramel.
Right, and we mentioned the other day that red ales aren't as popular anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those were a lot more popular back when the craft beer industry just got started. I think they're starting to come back around because I see them a lot more. So
They're 2 for 2 in my opinion. I really like that as well. That's something I would drink again and again. That's going to take us now to the, I love the name of this, the Ghost of the James, referring to the James River. And this is a American Pale Ale, and it says it's supposed to have some low bitterness, but an explosive bouquet of flavors.
dry hopped with 4 different varieties of hops. This is almost IPA tasting.
It smells amazing.
To me. It's got a great nose. It is very hoppy for a pale ale.
Good stuff.
And by the way, we apologize for using the cheat sheet, but we don't really have the time to memorize
These are all
the beer
new
list.
beers to us,
So in any case, that is, I don't know that I've ever had a pale ale that is that hoppy, tastes that much like an IPA.
Yeah.
But it's very good.
It tastes a little bit like some of the session IPAs I've had.
Yeah, good call.
You get that real strong hoppiness, but the beer still seems kind of light.
Right.
I like it.
It's good stuff.
Not quite as good as the other two, in my opinion, but I like it.
All right, I'm going to try to make some room here. And now we're going to come. Thanks, Alfred.
Thank you, Alfred.
Now we're going to come at you with the, it's a dry stout, right?
Yeah, you want to try to pronounce this one? Salante?
It looks like Slante, but it's S-L-A-I-N-T-E. We just pointed to it and the waitress brought it to us. That's kind of what
we saw it's a dry hour stout. Very low alcohol in this.
Hints of chocolate.
Let's give it a shot. Is my nose, is something wrong with my nose? I'm not getting a lot of nose on any of these.
Well, this is very dry. It's very smooth. You know what this is almost like a cream stout.
I like it.
Like, this reminds me of the old school, like Murphy's Irish stout that you used to buy in the cans.
Yeah.
None of the other ones come to mind.
This is one of those stouts that you can absolutely chug. It is so drinkable. I mean, it's like drinking just a good light beer or something, but it's just dark and got a more chocolatey taste.
There's a cream smooth ale quality to it, with hints of chocolate and a little bit of roastiness, almost like almonds or pecans to me.
I like that.
That's good.
So 3 of those beers to me were 3 of the best I've had on the trip.
That's good stuff.
One of them was still good. So you want to rate first this time?
Yeah, this is my favorite that I've had of the 3 that we've done on the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'll go a 9 on this.
Yeah,
solid 9.
I was super excited the other 2 times when we had them, but I think this has been better than those 2. So I'm gonna go. Are we allowed to go 9.25?
You can go 9 point whatever. I may not be able to average.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go 9.5. So
Yeah.
then we can average it as a 9.25.
Yeah. All right, guys. So listen, this is the Three Notch'd Brewing Company in Roanoke, Virginia. There's the big Roanoke star that's on Mill Mountain. Again, I'm going to end on this real quick. When we started walking down here from our hotel, we were all 3 of us were talking about the fact that how beautiful it is, and there's no telling how many Roanokes there are all over the country that we've never experienced. So get out there, hit the road. If you're on the Blue Ridge Parkway or Interstate 81, get off in Roanoke and spend an hour or 2, catch the beer and the food scene. It's a fantastic
And when
place.
you do get off and it's safe enough to do it, go to your phone and like and subscribe to the Southern Beer Review.
Yep.
And we promise that Alfred is real. He's just camera shy.
He's going to make a cameo in Boone, which is kind of his second hometown. But listen, we've done 3 on the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're cruising towards 10 or so.
Yeah.
So hang in there with us. So we appreciate y'all watching. Roanoke, Virginia.
Check it out, guys.